Away from the politics and the protests of the past 2 days, Donald Trump was back in the limelight, shoulder to shoulder with Queen Elizabeth, World War II allies and countries long since reconciled.
On behalf of the entire country, indeed the whole free world, that I say to you all, thank you.
It's 75 years since the Normandy landings, a decisive turning point in the war, when Britain, the US and their allies launched the most ambitious seaborne invasion plan ever. In this poignant moment of remembrance, Trump stuck to the script with a prayer.
Almighty God, our sons, pride of our nation, this day have set upon a mighty endeavor.
There have been some concerns about Donald Trump's presence here, that he would in some way detract from the solemnity of the occasion, draw attention away from the veterans of D-Day, many of them in their 90s, who were young men when they went to war.
It's about respect, and we can keep politics out of the situation, and it's more the legacy of the United States and their importance to D-Day that I think it's important that he's here, as well as all the representatives, all the other nations as well.
He's the president of their country. He does what the people want. And all these people that are around here moaning and groaning, get a life.
It's 25 years since a very different US president visited Portsmouth for the 50th anniversary of D-Day. Then Bill Clinton mingled with the crowds. Today there's a gulf between the US president and the public. Extensive fortifications around the main enclosure, watchtowers, snipers, $22 million worth of security.
A letter from Captain N.W.G. Skinner.
British Prime Minister Theresa May will step down in the coming weeks. In the past few days, Trump's held meetings with several possible successors, intervening in British politics like few American leaders before him. For Trump, the state visit is a PR coup back home, with the US audience obsessed with the royal family. For many Brits, his visit was a reason to protest.
I almost wonder if this is sort of beyond repair. First of all, you have to have someone or a staff in the White House who are listening. If there's a second term, I cannot imagine what will happen, for instance, just in the case of Iran, where a country that wants peace is being forced in another direction.
As the Second World War is remembered, the shadow of another potential conflict looms in the Middle East between America and Iran, against the advice of many of America's allies. Neave, Al Jazeera, Portsmouth.